Hello, hello, my darlings. I hope you all are doing well and having a wonderful weekend. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. I'm so glad you all could make it today because I caught on to something here at Megan's appearance at the Time 100 event, and it doesn't seem like anyone's talking about it. So I thought I'd bring it to everyone's attention here. I made a post about it on my X account, but I thought I would come here and share it with you guys. And we should just bring to attention, how Megan just loves to support other women. Like she always loves to claim. We all see everyone who constantly has to introduce Meghan. We all know she gives them a script and has to stick to it and pre-vet the questions and everything. We know that they always have to say, "Oh, Meghan, you're such a supporter of women. You are just such a global role model for women. You and your flower sprinkles." And the thing is that we have always seen the exact opposite. Meghan Markle is not a supporter of women. She's not a global role model. I've always said if Meghan is anything, she is a misogynistic feminist. She hates other women. She is always jealous of other women and will do anything to make them lose their job or to harass them in any way. And I can say this because there has been multiple uh, articles written about this, about Meghan Markle being a bully. And who does she bully? Women. Yes. Round of applause for everyone who came up with the right answer for that question. She lets everyone borrow her chapstick. Trust me, I would not be borrowing nothing. That raggedy trollop had spread all over her lips. That's for sure. Now, my friends, maybe you should take Gray's advice here and grab your barf bucket because I'm just going to get into this. So make sure as you come into the chat, say hello to the mods. Everyone knows each other here. I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? Because this raggedy trollop, anytime she has a chance, she always has to trample another woman in public. And this is not what a person who likes to call themselves a feminist, a supporter of other women, a role model, a global role model for other women, right? And yet you would do something as horrible as throwing another woman under the bus. And this, pardon me, Molly. Pardon me. Be good, Molly. Don't get too messy yet because you're only 4 minutes into the show and we don't want to get into trouble. I got to remember that I'm only a few minutes in. And yeah, we want to keep this show monetized today, unlike the other one that got demonetized. It just happens sometimes. I don't know. It just happens. But breathe, Molly, breathe. I know my brain is going like a million miles per minute and like my mouth isn't moving fast enough. And this raggedy scallywag, this trollop, this cheap hussy, this woman who loves to exploit other people's trauma and hurt and misery and likes to present herself as some kind. This woman and her stupid flower sprinkles are acting like she just came up with a cure for Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Flower sprinkles. Really? This is what married into the royal family? I'm sorry, but I just can't contain myself today. It's Sunday. I can't contain myself. I know it's supposed to be the Lord's Day today, but forgive me, I could not handle it. I mean, just think about it. You were given a massive platforms. And to be honest, I can see why Meghan Markle had to leave the royal family because she is such a putz. This is what you're getting excited over? Oh, flower sprinkles. You're a 57-year-old woman who is getting excited over flower sprinkles like you have discovered a cure for Parkinson's or something. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. When did the bar get so low, my friends? That's what I want to know. When did the bar get so low that we just allow mediocre individuals to go on to time to like galas like Time 100, which used to be respectable like reading like magazines or whatever. Like I used to enjoy reading Time magazine. I don't anymore because of how stupid it's gotten. Since when did this bar get so low that we are now inviting or paying their way? Is Time broke? Like, are they going bankrupt? Do they need money from celebrities to pay for a spot for them to spout their nonsense? Is that what's going on? This is crazy to me. This is not something that I would want these children of the future, because Meghan Markle she's way past her sell date, okay? In Hollywood speak, she is well expired. She would be done. But yet this broad wants people to be like, oh my God, Meghan Markle, you came up with flower sprinkles on food. Could you imagine if I got flower sprinkles in my food? I'd be like, why the hell is this shit all over my food? Sometimes I get edible flowers on my salad, and I will even put those to the side of my plate. I'm not really a big fan of eating edible flowers. They look nice, but yet no, I'm not a rabbit. I'm not a guinea pig. I'm not a hamster. I don't eat flower petals. It's not my thing. Molly, the sell by date is worn off. But here's what just like pissed me off completely. And let me show you guys this, because as you all know, Meghan Markle's cooking show is a failure. It's not getting the hits that she thought it would get. She wanted to be this like cook. She thought she could be like the next Martha Stewart, the next Gwyneth Paltrow type thing. And it just like, we all know it's not getting the views. People are sick and tired of Meghan Markle, and they're sick and tired of her because it's been constant, nonstop Meghan Markle in the press. We've been hearing about her ever since that day Harry stupidly and foolishly put out that note claiming her as his girlfriend and saying that she was getting, I don't know, she was getting harassed when nobody knew it was happening. Petals would make me choke. Petals would make a child choke. It'd be a choking hazard. But I'm just saying, like, the thing is that Meghan always, she wants to portray herself as something that she is not. And I've said it many times. Meghan, instead of pretending to be like this super smart woman, because we know you're not, okay, judging by the flower sprinkles, we know that you definitely are not smart. You're not that bright. Just be the gold digging bitch you should be. Like, be that bitch that we all know you are. You are a bully. You're not a nice person. This whole act of going around and hugging people, like the fact that I have to make a video about this with like these grieving parents that lost their children and how she's smiling at this event while everyone is crying and she's hugging them. It makes you sick. But this woman is someone who just wants the titles, right? She just wants to be someone who later on in life says, oh, well, I got to speak at the Time 100 event. I got to do this. I got to do this. This is all it means to her, nothing else. She didn't do anything to actually be in that position, right? She didn't do anything or any of the hard work to get, as she likes to say, have a seat at the table, right? She didn't do the hard work. She just inserted herself there because of who she married. And what she did is that now that the whole show with Meghan's show going down the pipes and it's absolute crap, let me show you what she did at Time 100. And this is the woman that calls herself a supporter of other women. Let me see. I'm going to play it for you guys here. And let me see if you catch on, okay? Because I was like, what? Are you serious? Listen to this.
To do was always make things in my kitchen, do small flower arrangements, like a lot of jam. And when I was sending those as gifts, one day Bella said, "There's a show here." And I hadn't at the onset thought that that was something that I wanted to share in that way. And creatively, we worked as partners to really find a way for it to land and for me to be able to share it and just have fun, which is really, I think, the goal in this chapter of to do.
Did you guys catch on? Did you guys hear what I heard? So what she did in that clip there when she was speaking, because she said, I wasn't thinking about anything, but she threw Bella Bajaria, who is the chief content officer of Netflix, under the bus in that clip. Did you catch that? She made it out like it was her idea, like it's a show here. So now when the show gets canceled because it's a flop, guess what? Meghan's already put the blame in that woman's court. The woman who has backed her up before in the past. This is what Meghan always does. Constantly blames people for her failures. And the failures are because she didn't listen. She didn't take people's advice about the show or how to present it. But let me also share with you guys this, okay? So Meghan said that she was always sprinkling flour, crap, and whatnot and whatever, right? Let me just bring this up here because we all remember the TIG, right? So here's a post Meghan Markle shared October 31st, 2016. Breakfast of Champs. Where are your flour sprinkles that you've always placed all over everything? And let's just make note that the Meghan Markle, who has claimed that she is vegan at times, yet we all know she's not because of all the male sausage she likes to choke on. But yet look, there's a big fat plate of bacon there. So just letting you know, she's not a vegan also. But no, I don't see any flour sprinkles. Let's go a little bit further back here. Let's go a little bit further back. Let me see. January 26, 2014. What are you having for Sunday supper? Pizza making night at Casa Markle. Where are your flour sprinkles? Let me see what she's putting on her pizza. Some green onions, eggs, shredded cheese, what looks like probably mozzarella, some zucchini, and I don't know, olives, peppers. I don't know. But Meghan doesn't seem like the type of woman that would even be good in the kitchen. She doesn't seem like she knows what she's doing. But where are the flour sprinkles? That's what I'm looking for. And no jam either. There's no jam here either. Nope, no flour sprinkles. Nope, nothing at all. Is this another lie that Meghan Markle is telling? I used to sprinkle flour sprinkles all over everything. Let's go a little bit further back. September 17th, 2013. Let there be veg, okay? Where are the flour sprinkles? I don't see any flour sprinkles. I don't see anything because those little moments of joy that people just seem to love so much. I don't see any of it. You couldn't pay me to eat her food. You couldn't pay me either. No, thank you. Because you know what? During Meghan Markle's ridiculous cooking show, not once did I see her wash her hands. And I mean, she was more into drinking than really cooking anything, to be honest. And she had a couple of very gross instances, like there was one part where she was making some cream. She was heating some cream, and you can tell that they've done multiple takes beforehand, and she had licked the spoon before and she placed the spoon back into the pot. That drives me crazy. Okay, even when I cook at home, even when I cook for myself, I don't dip the same spoon that I'm tasting into the freaking pot. It's just one of my pet peeves. Who uses the word joy so much? Let me tell you, NAZIs. That was a part of their slogan for their whole thing. Yeah, they would always use the word joy. Kamala Harris always uses the word joy. Bunch of crazies, that's what. It's like she goes through these periods where she has these little buzzwords. But is this, pardon me, I just got to clear my throat for a second. Hold on, guys. But is this what a feminist does? Is this what a supporter of women and global leader does? She throws another woman under the bus publicly in this manner. Let me just play that little clip, okay, where she throws Bella under the bus in the manner that she did.
As gifts, one day Bella said, "There's a show here." Take a lot of jam. And when I was sending those as gifts, one day Bella said, "There's a show here."
Yeah, see, it's someone else's fault. She's just, yeah, lined up another woman to throw under the bus. Tell me, is that what a role model does? Is that what a supporter of other women does? This is what Meghan Markle does. When anything is a failure, she doesn't take any accountability ever, but it's always someone else's fault and always another woman's fault. Have you noticed how she doesn't ever really blame any men for any of the issues? It's always another woman. We've seen how many women she's bullied out of Kensington Palace. We've seen how many female assistants and employees they've had at Archwell, and it's been like a revolving door there. I know that the press wants to claim and media wants to claim, oh, it's only like 11 people or 9 people. No, trust me, it's closer to 20. Is this what a female founder would do? A CEO? Blame their failings on other people? This is what Meghan does. This is not someone that I would want as a friend. And Parody Patty, you're right. She's not a girl's girl. You see, she never has any long term girlfriends around her. She doesn't have anyone, but she definitely has all her past men around her while Harry has no one, right? Harry can't have any old mates around him. He can't have any friends around him, but yet Meghan is hanging all over her old flings and swings and everything. Harry needs to grow a pair, really. The women are competition because Meghan Markle is mediocre. That's why. We need to get to a point where we need to stop giving the platform to mediocre people. We need to stop letting them think that mediocre people are actually winning. We need to be able to tell them, like, hey, stupid, you're being stupid. And your idea of flower sprinkles is actually a hazard, okay? Just so you know. I think we need to, like, the world needs to wake up again. We need to be able to have losers and winners again. Not everybody can be a winner, and Meghan Markle is not a winner. She literally married the low-hanging idiot of the British royal family who nobody wanted, and now she thinks that her flower sprinkles have found a cure for Parkinson's. She's acting like she is I don't know, like on the level of Albert Einstein. But really, she's a doofus. A true ding dong, in my opinion, to be honest. Dried flowers taste bitter at AF. Yeah, they do. And you know what's crazy is that we all saw that clip of her pressing the the dried flour onto the unbaked shortbread cookies, right? And then she put them in the oven. You guys, like anyone who cooks would know that if you put dried flowers onto the unbaked cookies and then you put them in the hot oven to cook, guess what happens? They burn. They burn. And then what? This is how you know Meghan Markle does not cook. And it drives me crazy because it's like, girl, Trollop, there are so many women out there that could have a show, that could have the spot that you had on the Time 100 stage. Someone who actually would have not only appreciated that spot, but deserved that spot. And yet, you have an idiot up there who's only up there because of who she married and the connection there, and that's it. And they wanted like a headliner, but really, she was sitting there talking to a room full of accomplished people about flower sprinkles bringing so much joy to people. You tit. Seriously? Dried flowers and ice cubes. I don't want dried flowers in my drink. Do you imagine swigging back your martini? I mean, Meghan should know this. She has a drink in her hand all the time. Imagine drinking your martini and all of a sudden, I got flour in my throat. Like, that is a choking hazard. I would be afraid if I had a host of people at my house and I put dried flowers in their drink. I'd be afraid someone would be suing me. Who knows? Well, we all know why she got that show. Well, did she get it because of the that? Oh dear. That was terrible. Dried flowers is the new cuss word. I cringe when I hear that over and over. Yeah, I definitely that's the sound Megsy makes when she coughs up a pew. I'm sorry. Look, I don't know anyone who's using dried flower sprinkles. If anything, it just shows how like Meghan is stuck in the past. I'm sorry, is she gonna present like a jello recipe with like shredded carrots and like it being like a jellied salad or something also? Is she going to come out with that next? A jellied salad. Maybe she'll come out with something like that. She's a sausage licker. It's also unsanitary. It is gross. It's all terrible. But I just wanted to come out here and show you guys that Meghan is not a girl's girl and that she has already thrown Bella Bajaria under the bus and just saying that, you know what, this isn't something that I wanted to share on. Like, that is a Netflix executive who approved your show. And you are throwing them under the bus because the concept is failing because people don't like you. Like, is that classy? Like, who does that? Who does that? I mean, this is crazy. Ask Jessica Mulroney. You know what? Jessica Mulroney should have been smarter. I hate to say it, but she should have been smarter. She should have known that she was being used, okay? But I would love to ask her a couple questions, but I don't know if she would talk though. I don't know. Anyways, but what do you guys think in the comments? This is just crazy. This whole thing, like, I don't want to hear about dried flowers anymore. I don't want to hear about flower sprinkles anymore. I don't want to hear about putting sprinkles on a freaking omelet anymore because Meghan never did that. She never even put it on her oatmeal or something just to bring a little joy into her life, you know, just to bring a little joy. Because here is Meghan's homemade chia seed pudding that she made and no flower sprinkles here, but it sure does look like something Monster left in the morning on the footsteps there. Definitely looks like something Monster left on the front steps. Who knows? That's what it looks like. That is a disgusting bowl of chia seed pudding that I have ever seen in my life. How do you fail chia seed pudding? I don't know. People can afford eggs and she wants them to put $15 dried flowers on them. Yeah, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid, in my opinion. It is so dumb. I wonder if Netflix will renew her contract. I don't know. She would have to like give one of the best BJs off to the executives up there to like get her a show, but they need to get someone who, there's so much talent out there that is just dying to be discovered. And then you've got this raggedy trollop that's got absolutely no talents, but just getting, I don't know, but just getting what she wants because of who she married. Marianne says, I'm sorry, today I can't stand your voice. It's okay. We all have days where we can't stand people's voices or their faces, and I get it. That doesn't make me upset. But let me show you guys this. A lot of you guys have been saying this also because I've noticed the comments going on about her cheeks. You guys have been talking about her cheeks on Twitter. I don't think, personally myself, and I'll tell you guys this, I don't think she has gotten, what is it called? Some people are saying that she has cheek fillers. No, I think what she's got is injections, because when she was speaking, and I'll show you guys in the video also, you see these two marks right here, these two dots? Those look like big injection marks. She had something injected into her face. This is just my opinion here, but it is definitely not cheek fillers, because if it was like an implant, number one, she wouldn't be out in public already. She would still be recuperating and resting and try harder squatties. Yeah, it's like they come in here and say, look, I can't stand your voice. Okay, and go somewhere else. Botox is in the forehead. I mean, I thought she would have put more Botox in there, but she definitely got some sort of filler, maybe Restylane, maybe some sort of Juvederm or something in there. But you guys notice that Harry has these same dots on his forehead too? But let me show you guys, because you guys do, like, it's noticeable in the video, and I'll show you guys real quick, and then I got to get going here because my little one wants to go play. So let me show you, especially right here, you can see that this is why I think her face was extra bronze, because she wanted to hide like all the work and the needle marks, and probably she had some bruising or something that's happened to her face. That's why I think her face is very much tan, to hide those marks and everything, because you can literally see it when she's talking. You can see exactly where the two marks were, where the two injection sites are. It's like right where she put the most highlighter too. So it brings, for me, when I notice it, it's like, why do you put highlighter exactly where you want people to like bring their attention, right? So I would have put the highlighter a little bit higher. She put it there, and for me, it's like that's all I see is injection marks now. But that's just my opinion here. That's just mine. Why do ladies do that? Because let me show you my Meghan, with the amount of weight that she has lost, let me see if I can find the image here for you guys, because I posted it. With the amount of weight that she has lost, here, let me show you her face. This was in her With Love trailer. She was driving the vehicle, the Range Rover, and when she was smiling, you see how much mass she has lost in her face. So because of all the smiling and everything she does, she wants to hide all the lines so that she gets fillers put in, when in reality, she could just put on a little bit of weight, right? I mean, that's all she needs, is just a little bit of weight. But who knows? Maybe she wants to play the whole I'm like Diana, I have an eating disorder thing, and that's what she's doing. See what happens when you ingest flour sprinkles? Yeah, I wouldn't ingest flour sprinkles, but that's why many women do it too. But you see the difference. You see all the lines, and then you'll see like where she's gotten the work done, which is why I think she was extra bronzed, was to hide the needle marks, the injection sites, everything. She looks like she was in a wind tunnel. You guys are hilarious. Meghan has Harry's balls in one pocket and Ted Sarandos is in the other. Yeah, I will never understand why these people are so afraid to say, piss off, Meghan. We don't like your shit. Your flour sprinkles suck. Take them and blow them up Harry's arsehole. Who knows? Like, I'm just like, I don't understand why these executives are all giving her this attention. I don't get it. Maybe one of you guys know and will let me know in the chat there or in the comments below. Maybe you guys, the ones who are watching this on the replay, will let me know. Are they being blackmailed? By what? You're trying to tell me this raggedy trollop has like info on everyone to blackmail them? I don't think so. I think she likes to play the race card with them. I think she likes to like pull the racist lines with that. I don't know, but that's something I'd like to figure out. They want the divorce book. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. They want to keep her around until her and when her and Harry do divorce, that's going to be huge, because she's going to run that 18-wheeler over him, back it up, knock him over a couple times, and really just Harry saw what happened to Thomas Markle Sr., And what Meghan did to him, well, Harry better go hide because she is going to destroy him. But, anyways, guys, I better get the heck out of here. Anyways, I know that Meghan has released more odd photos of non-children on her Instagram. I don't know if you guys want me to make a video about that and how awkward it is. Let me know in the comments below. But until Meghan, the only thing I care about is the validity of the line of succession. Other than that, I hope those children have enough money set aside for all of the psychological help that they will need later. But I'm just saying. Anyways, my darlings, I'm going to get going. So let me know, do you guys think that Meghan is a leader and a global role model for women? And was she so kind to throw Bella Bajaria under the bus like she did so publicly? I mean, way to blame all of your failures on other people instead of looking at yourself and wondering, why do I suck so much? Why do I suck? I don't know. I think Meghan at this point should just try for OF because we all know she's great at swallowing bananas. Or who knows? She might have lost her gag reflex at this point since she hasn't had any action. I swear she probably hasn't eaten Harry's banana in a long time. Not that there's much there to swallow. Anyways, that's disgusting. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to go. I hope you all had a great one here. And yeah, Meghan Markle is a fraud. We all know that. Thank you, mods, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who was in the chat today. I appreciate you all taking the time to be here and spend 31 minutes of your day with me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you guys are doing, and I will catch you all in the next one. Toodaloo, my darlings. Bye.